Hi, 11th graders. This is Mrs. Butler here, and I am here to share with you our career readiness lesson for the beginning of the year. So, what this is 3 times each year, you will do some sort of activity or lesson, survey that gets you thinking about what your interests are, what your future career might be. So, we can kind of narrow down all the options that you have, and you can have a plan once you graduate. So as 11th graders, there's a couple extra pieces here, which I think that you'll really enjoy. So I'm going to go through this slideshow here, and then at the end, you will have a couple questions in the assignment tab, which you've already been in, that you will be required to answer and submit. An idea in your mind. It's the rate at which a career that's supposed to be at which a career is expected to grow based upon current employment and potential openings. Wow, that's wordy. So that means are there going to be jobs available once I graduate from high school? What is the chance? Now, we are not future tellers. We can't tell every little thing, but we can make predictions based upon what we know now if there's going to be a high likelihood or a low likelihood. Now that doesn't stop you from doing a career. You can still go into a career field if there's a low likelihood. And if you're really passionate about it, I say still go for it. If you're good at it, you can still do it. But it's definitely a good factor to consider. And the other thing we're going to talk about are careers of the future. So careers that don't exist yet that will be developed as needs change. So think COVID. Wow. This next one tells it right here. Since COVID, there has been crazy amounts of new types of jobs. These are just little snapshots that I've taken from Google about new types of jobs that are emerging. We had to change our whole way of learning at school. And so have employers all over the world. They've had to kind of adapt. And as a result, there are new types of jobs that didn't exist before. And that happens regardless of a pandemic. There is new jobs that are going to be in place by the time 6th graders graduate. So I'm just going to do a quick snapshot of some of these careers. So this guy right here where I'm highlighting, we'll just watch a couple of his suggestions, but he's just really pointing out that since COVID, these jobs are relevant. They're doable. So we'll watch a couple here.
Noah Kagan here. I was number 30 at Facebook, number 4 at Mint.com, and I'm the founder of AppSumo.com, which is an 8-figure business and the #1 software site online for deals. So today I'm going to show you 11 new jobs that you should take advantage of that have been created after coronavirus. So these are things I've seen, and I'm really excited for people to go do. Number 1, home office setup experts. Yes, I'm in my home. That's my treadmill desk. So the point being is that there's a lot of people working at home. What tools should they use? What desk should they get? What ergonomics? When I had Intel, we actually had an ergonomics specialist come in and show us how to sit at a desk. So I think that's going to be a huge opportunity for a lot of people out there. Secondly, online promoters. So there's people at the club. Hey man, you want a flyer? Come to my club. I don't know why I did that accent. But I think there's a lot of opportunities. So I've been doing a weekly work from home variety show, and I just went to a baby shower on Zoom. So how can you actually start help connecting and being like the new agent for all these online meetings? So musicians, magicians, dancers, whatever it is, could be for company meetings, could be for happy hours. I think the online promoter industry for this new economy is going to be huge. The new normal, guys. Number 3, gym equipment rental. No one knows how long all this stuff's going to last, but could you actually go out, grab a bunch of gym equipment, buy a bunch of gym equipment, and actually just rent it out to people? Think about this. You can rent it out for $5 a week. That's $250 a year. And that actually sounds pretty affordable to be renting out stuff. So go rent out gym equipment for a bunch of people. Number 4, I actually heard this one as well, and I love it, which is virtual graduation coordinator. Yeah, someone's getting paid 5 Gs per graduation to set this up all technically for these schools. So I think there's a really interesting opportunity for people to think about that as a new job in the future. Number 6, there's the content creators of digital e-commerce. So not Shopify with things from China or wherever they're made, but digital e-commerce. So things we sell on AppSumo. Gumroad is one of my other favorite sites for this. So 2 things that I've seen from this are Zoom virtual backgrounds. I've seen coloring books. There's a lot of ebooks. There's a lot of things that you can go create from a digital perspective for the new economy. So Zoom backgrounds, I thought was a silly one, but I think go check out Gumroad as well as AppSumo and see what other digital things could I be creating for all the people. Noah Kagan here.
All right, so that just kind of gives you a glimpse of just some of the different opportunities that have come out of COVID. Here's another one that doesn't have as much to do with COVID, but it just says, hey, future jobs that you might be applying. This says 2050, but the whole idea is to really get thinking about how things have evolved and are changing. All right, again, just getting you thinking of the endless possibilities. You're in a really great place being at 11th grade, and there's so much change, which brings on more opportunities for you. Oops. We're going to go ahead and go back onto Clever now. Or Zello, you were already there if you didn't close out. And you're going to go to your assignments tab, and underneath the assignments tab, it's going to say Fall 2021 Assignment. You're going to click on that, and it's going to give you step-by-step directions on how to complete this assignment. This obviously will be in here. You don't have to listen to it again. You've listened to it once. You are good to go. And then you're going to go into Zello, and I'll show you what that looks like. Your assignment will be posted right here. You're already there. And the lesson that you're asked to complete today is underneath your lessons tab under career demand, and you're going to go ahead and hit start. And it's going to talk about similar things that we just talked about, but you can add your own perspective on things. So it's really going to, first off, tap into what you already know, and then it's going to go into those career demands. Once you finish this, you'll know by going up to 100% right here, and it'll give you like a congratulations, you finished the section. Then you'll go back to your assignments and you'll answer, it's 2 questions. It's kind of your takeaway. What did you learn by doing this? Or what are some of your ahas about doing this? Things to consider. And then you're done. You hit submit, and then we get an email that says that you've completed it, and we'll visit you again later in the year to tackle another area. But if you have any questions, please feel free to shoot us an email. I'm Mrs. Butler, BUTLERA @gpsmi.us, and I'm here to help you and to help you kind of think about your likes and dislikes and what you want to go into, because it's senior year is quickly approaching. You'll be there before you know it. You're doing it. Well, we'll talk again soon. Thanks, and have a great day.